Hey, what's up, everybody? And probably just Sergio. What's up, dude? I'm looking at you right now. You're looking good. I'm kind of frustrated. I did this live yesterday, last night, and it didn't post up, and so that's just kind of it's a bit frustrating. Um, yeah. So yeah, just kind of frustrated. With technical difficulties left and right. Um, and just uh, just started off. It's like it sucks when you put like effort to it, um and something it just doesn't really like come together the way you expected it to. But I mean, I'm not giving up. That's why I'm gonna do this like right now. I'm doing this right now, and then I'm gonna do another one later on today, um just to kind of make up for the error of it not posting up yesterday. But regardless, like regardless of how the post went, I was feeling frustrated this today, anyways. At least this morning. I don't know. It's something that I know that I have to kind of be better at. Maybe I'm lacking something, or I haven't worked out today, so like it could be something like that because I didn't work out today. My cousin's in town, and we did some popping and some dancing, and it's like nothing that he's doing, but it's just kind of like, there's an age gap difference where we speak about certain things. He sees things one way, I see things another way, and it's just kind of like, because I used to see things the same way he used to when I was his age, and but it's a different time, different thing. So and then not only that, but I've changed my views upon things. Was a bit more. I think when I was his age, a bit more kind of like believe some of the certain things that he believes. And one of the things that I'm trying to help him with as I'm teaching him dance and I'm teaching him that, but that also sometimes those beliefs aren't always the best things for you, and it gets a little frustrating. Um, what is this? Uh, it gets a little frustrating when uh, you know, like they don't understand that, like, and it's just kind of that way of thinking of that kind of throws them off, or that you just an adjustment of the way people think. Instead of seeing things as like pessimistic, being more optimistic. Glass half full than half empty. That all people are the same. People don't change, or like, and it's not true. Like, I had to school him with a few things. It's like, oh, if you believe all people are the same, like, say one of the big things was, like, this is just an example, but like we talked about, like we didn't talk about it, but certain things that we talked about that um might be a bit, not as controversial, but just certain people's experiences might lead people to believe these certain things, like all people, like, for instance, all men are the same. All men are the same, they're all dogs, they're all this and blah blah, right? And so just thinking about an idea like that, and the truth is, like, all men aren't the same. They're different, we're all different. If you believe all men are the same, or all women are the same, then and you have a negative thought about men and women, like, you have to think about those closest to you, that you love, that you're saying that your mom's the same, your sisters are the same, your dad's the same, your grandparents, all that stuff, you know and the truth of the matter is, like, you can't say, like, oh, but that's different. No, it's not different, because you're saying everybody's the same. So you know and so those are the kind of things that somebody has to kind of adjust the way they're thinking. um but and it's not that I just get, I don't know. I get frustrated and annoyed of just like, I don't know, inconsistencies, you know? I know, like, that's where I'm working. I'm working to be more consistent myself as well. But, even little things like being on time, being this and that, and I guess like I see a lot of myself in him. So at least when I was his age, it frustrated me so much, very kind of naive, not really knowing. Like sometimes I have to explain to him certain types of like what certain words are and stuff like that. So um, but I'm gonna get him good, man. He's gonna be on top of it. It's just going, people are going through changes and really trying to understand where they're at. And that's something that I have to be better at too, is like being patient. And it's hard for me to be patient. Um my I don't know. I feel like maybe my I get that from like my mother. She could be patient but very impatient for certain things. And you know, I wish that I can kind of just show people like no, understand what I'm like like but maybe it's just I'm everywhere with this and how I'm thinking right now, at least in this situation. One of the damn things that I need to do is actually I need to work out today because so I can get some peace right now. And just like it's like you know, and it's not a good way to kind of take on a day. Um, it's so hopefully because since I got to do the second live stream, the one that's actually meant for today later on, hopefully that changes kind of things for me, for the day. Yeah, I don't know. It's it's definitely frustrating, kind of like uh, trying to understand people. I don't know how psychologists do it. I mean, obviously, patience is the key, but since right now I'm in a point where I'm like I'm really worried about myself, you know. Like I agreed to teach him to dance, and that's yeah, I can do that. Like I'm good. I'm good with that. I can teach him what I know, and then after he gets to a certain point, then he has to learn from somebody else because that's where I can get you to. But like with other things, like when they ask me like, hey, like you want to work out? Like I want to work out with you. Can I'm like, nah, bro. Like I'm not even there yet. Like don't get me wrong. Like I know what to do, especially with my field and all that. Like I know the exercises, I know how to do an exercise program, but I'm not like I just need to do that for me right now. I can't have somebody with me doing that. Like I need to be committed for myself. I can't be committed for me and you know? Like it just got to be me right now with that. And I'm being kind of selfish with that. And, when I told him that, like he kind of gave me that look, but I was just like, hey bro, I'm sorry, bro. But you gotta understand, like when I'm like prepared and I'm good and I'm like, all right, then I'd be like, yeah, I'll bring you in. But other than that, like I can't do that because I can't allow anybody to throw me off my game, and when especially in this early like very early stages when you're trying to get things back together you get thrown off easily. We tend to restart kind of like from day one. You're like, oh, I already fucked up the day, so let me like I might as well just restart tomorrow, like nah, just keep like I remember one of my buddies was like, hey dude, like even if we mess up you just keep going, on that same path, don't restart till day one. And it's true. Like I didn't agree with him then, but like I agree with him now. Like just keep going. Like you missed a day, all right? Will you pick up that day the next day? Um, because like it sucks when you start back to day one. You're just like, damn, I have to restart this whole freaking thing again. Say you're doing like the 75-day hard challenge or something, and you're on day 74. You're like, nah, man, like that's kind of discouraging. So you just like, yeah, pick up the next day. People need rest days, people need that type of stuff. and it's just to be persistent and keep going. So that's definitely one of the things that, like, when you said that and I really thought about it, it really helped me out. I actually, like, after just having, like, talking to myself here, I feel a lot better about uh, the frustration that I had earlier. It feels a lot more. It feels, yeah, it feels definitely a lot more like, But I still need to work out, so I'm gonna go work out right after this. But definitely, it's just to keep pushing forward and keep going, regardless of what, if you miss a day or something like that. The whole thing is just to keep pushing, keep going forward, pushing forward. Um, so yeah, those are the type of things I was feeling kind of frustrated. I don't want to, step back and kind of fall. Um, so I'm gonna do this again a little later, probably tonight, and I might get another workout in, do a two a day today. Something easy though. I'm not trying to kill myself either. But all right, guys, I will talk to you soon. And Serge, hey, bro, you get frustrated, you get kind of irritated, you get all. It's okay, man. You acknowledge it and just keep pushing forward, bro. There's gonna be times where you're gonna feel like that, but it's okay. Okay, just keep calm and keep pushing forward. You're gonna do great, and you're gonna be successful. Okay, just keep pushing forward, one step at a time, one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 second at a time, whatever, 1 million, whatever you want to say, but just keep going forward, bro. Okay. All right, doggy, you got this, homie. Peace. 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 Peace.